Like many fans of The Young and the Restless, we knew there would be consequences for Jack, Peter Bergman, and Nikki's, Melody Thomas Scott, wild night at the athletic club. Of course, the Newman matriarch saw the night as a much-needed wake-up call to enter rehab. But the two big traps also came for their wild bender. Jack not only regained his sobriety to help his friend, but the events in question angered Victor, Eric Braden, and Diane, Susan Walters. As for Victor, in the May 3 episode of The Young and the Restless, he gave Jack a very stern warning to stay away from his wife. In the May 9 episode, Jack unreasonably approaches Victoria and asks, "How is Nikki doing in rehab?" Beard, on the other hand, does not trifle with his enemy and threatens Jack. Next is Diane. He seethes with anger because Jack risked his sobriety and his life to save Nikki. In the May 9 episode, she calls him selfish several times and scolds him for not thinking about his family while playing a hero to his ex. Believing that she doesn't really understand why he's so upset, Diane drops the bombshell that she wants to take over Jack's space. While she's not packing a bag by the end of the episode, she's clearly tired. If Diane doesn't want to spend a few days outside the Abbott mansion, we think she'll end up spending a few nights at the athletic club. Unfortunately, he thinks Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, is the best at it, and she might find out about Diane and Jack's marital problems. It is not difficult to imagine Phyllis meeting Diane walking in, or spotting Mrs. Jack Abbott walking through the halls of the sports club. Or there could be a scenario where Phyllis catches Diane drinking alone at a bar and senses trouble in paradise. We prefer this option because Phyllis texting Diane when she thinks she and Jack are in trouble would be funny. We can't imagine Diane sharing the sordid details of Jack's actions, but Phyllis might get enough information to make her check on Jack herself. Now fans know that Phyllis and Jack have not been on good terms for a while, so Jack might not be happy to see the infamous red. However, considering that Phyllis was a big part of why he got sober when his opioid addiction spiraled out of control years ago, Jack can feel comfortable talking to Phyllis about what happened to Nikki and Diane's passing.